All right, 3, 2, 1. Off you guys go. Yeah, as predicted. So predictable. There we go. All right, good morning everyone. Today I'm going to be taking Thor and Charlie's group out on a walk, an enrichment walk. And I know I've been focusing a lot on this group lately, but it is for good reason today, this walk. In the last 6 to 8 weeks, we almost lost 2 of the lions in the group, Lioness Jabari and Charlie. It's been crazy, guys. It's been we've been under attack. It's meant to be the young, healthy group, but boy, oh boy, did we come under fire. So I'm happy to say both animals are back to health. Jabari still got a little road ahead of her, but Charlie's 95% there. But join us on today's walk and find out more. You know where we're going? Where are we going? Okay, happy days. To get this walk underway, we've just got to move this group to the camp next door to the walking area. So because it's a big group, got to do it in threes. So it's 3 and 3. Love, love, love their walks. Oh yes, my boy. Don't be so grumpy. Eh? No grumpiness, please. Thank you. Thor, get a handle on this pride. Control them. Come on. There we go. There we go. Happy. Push him. Give him a head rub. Charlie, no grumpiness, please. Okay. We're happy to have you. You know that? Yes, we almost lost you. Yes, we did. No, wait. Wait. Good boy, Charlie. Okay, so this is a bit of a 2-step process. Step 1, move one group into this camp. Step 2, move other group into walking camp, release at the same time. Hello, Charles. Yes, Charlie boy. Come, Nej, get out. Let's go. Come, Jubs. Let's go. Come, Jubs. Let's go. Come. You're holding up the bus. Come on. Let's go. Nej, I'm not giving you more food. No, you've had enough. You need to walk it off. Come. Thank you. Next. Jubs, come. No, 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 no. Jump! Nej! Hello, my sweetie. Charlie. Juby, come. Oh. Anyway, these girls do anything is for food. Now you get out. You're a naughty boy. Come. Okay, whoop. So it's a lot easier with 3 than it is with 6. Let's go. In you go. Come. 2. Let's go. Come on. And you, yeah. Okay. All right. 3, 2, 1. Off you guys go. Yeah. As predicted. So predictable. Oh, sure, but I need to let these guys out. Absolute chaos. Chaos. Okay, so everyone's out and about and full of beans, and I'm just running to catch up. The beauty about youth. But this pride, despite their youth, have had a lot of issues of late. With food, there comes a bit of a trust element. So when somebody phones us and says, hey, Kev, we have a carcass for you to collect, the first thing we ask is how did the animal pass? And we have a variety of people who we trust. We've had food from them for many years, so we know that they will answer the questions honestly. So we do have a form as well that we allow or make the people fill in. If it's the vet, if we're picking it up from a vet or a private owner, we just make them fill in the form as to everything that the animal had, what drugs, how was it put down. And so we got a call for a horse that needed collecting, and obviously the questions were asked, and all the form was filled in correctly for all the drugs that the horse had, excepting for one, and that was a really critical drug that horse had. It was a substance known as phenobarbital sodium, also known as euthanasia solution or euthisol, and it's a very well known or very widely used drug to euthanize animals humanely. Hello boy. Charlie almost died, and that's not a joke. I'm not using hyperbole. I'm not trying to amp it up. It's not one of those videos. It's a video just explaining to people how quickly and how easily things can go wrong. A very fit, strong, healthy 200 kilogram, because we weighed him, lion, succumbed to pentobarbital sodium. He consumed it in the meat. Long story short, the owner of the horse didn't tell us that the horse had been euthanized, and the place where it was injected was intravenously in the neck. However, some of it bubbled through into the muscle, so into the muscle meat, and unfortunately that we didn't know that horse had the euthanasia. And so when we prepared and fed, many lions actually got fed that horse, but Charlie, unfortunately, as luck would have it, got the neck. And the reason why Charlie got the neck is because, being a big lion like he is, the neck meat is really tasty and meaty, and there's a lot of substance to it. So Charlie got the neck, and he succumbed to the euthanasia. What it did is it suppressed his respiration, and it suppressed his heart rate, and if he had have consumed enough of it, it would have had the same effects as when one euthanizes an animal. So we're very lucky to have Charlie. But what transpired as Nej starts to play around the dam, that's why I love coming here, such fun. Neji, hello my gorgeous. Oh, here we all are. Come. Kip. Yeah. I thought that was me flat. Luckily we do daily checks on the animals, and our trusty ranger Clarence wasn't happy when he couldn't see all 6 in this pride. So he counted the 5, and then he could see Charlie under the tree, but Charlie wasn't moving. He was breathing very rapidly, and so he phoned it in. Lola's seen something. Bird. I mean, that's just wonderful enrichment. The fact that she sees a bird, she can give chase. I can see that warthogs have been busy here. So there's warthogs that come into this enclosure, and then yeah, they go after those too. But getting back to Clarence, so Clarence wasn't happy. He called it in. As it turned out, it was a Sunday. As I said, lions don't really care what day of the week it is. I immediately rushed in, came into the getting terrified by the birds. I immediately called it in to Peter Caldwell, our vet, and so I rushed in. I appraised the situation. Charlie. Hey. I saw that Charlie was not going to recover on his own. He needed veterinary intervention. Initially, I did suspect that it was something to the effect of euthanasia, but we had to obviously confirm that. You can't just make these predictions and assume. Assumption could be the death of Charlie, and yeah, we were really concerned. At least I was. I thought that was the final goodbyes to Charlie, because he was overheating. We were wetting towels. I was pouring water on him. We were really just trying to support him as best we could until Doc Caldwell could arrive, and then give him, fluids and stabilize him, and then get him to the practice, because that was ultimately the key to Charlie's survival was the quick thinking and the quick action in getting him to the practice, because there he could get heart-lung support, and he can get all the meds and supportive measures that he needed. That brings me to why he has that sore on his greater trochanter on the femur bone on his right side. That's a pressure sore, or commonly known as a bed sore, and that's because the ladies at the practice had to turn him over. Every 6 or so hours they were turning this lion over. And as you can imagine, as he starts to become more compos mentis, this makes it a little bit more dangerous. So it became towards the end, when he had mobility of his upper body but not his hindquarters, it became impossible to turn him. So he got one pressure sore on his right side, which I'm treating now, and that's been working well. And today it's actually closed up nicely, because it had a big hole in the middle, and we were worried that we were going to actually have to sedate him again to stitch it up, which we all didn't want to do. So one of the nice things about being able to interact with these guys is the fact that I could actually come in here daily and treat the wound. And with that treatment, it's gone really well, and Charlie has made, I'm so pleased to say, a full recovery. And you can see from today, from the drone and from him rolling around, he's just so happy to be out and about and running, and we're just so thankful that he's alive. I want to just talk about this girl. One of my favorite lionesses. Don't tell the others. The reason being is, I don't know, she's just such a lion. She's the epitome of a lioness. Old Jabari, so attentive, doesn't ever miss out on a thing, and has always been like that since a youngster. What a beautiful girl. Hey girl. While Thor rubs poo-poo all over himself. Okay, so what happened to Jabari? So Jabari, we feed the lions at the sanctuary twice a week. On a Wednesday, let's let her do a little thing, and I can film her and talk about her. So we feed the lions twice a week, Wednesday and a Saturday. And so on the Wednesday, the guys noticed that this lovely lioness didn't eat well. And so that's obviously nothing to be too alarmed about, because that happens. But then by the Saturday, it was a little bit worrying, because in between the eating, Jabari was lethargic. She was dropping weight quite quickly, drinking a lot, looked like she was dehydrated, and so these are all, signs that the animal is not well, not very attentive, as she always is. So it's good to know the animal, and then the real telltale sign is the appetite. So what we said is, if she doesn't eat by the Wednesday, then we would be forced to consult with Dr. Caldwell, and that's what we did, because she didn't eat on the Wednesday. So by the Wednesday, I think Doc could only come out on the Thursday, so it was not much time after that. But this lioness just went down very, very rapidly, and she's a strong, fit girl, or was a strong, fit girl. She's building her strength back up. And so we were extremely worried. So when we sedated her, we gave her fluids, and Doc took her in, we immediately suspected a pyometra. A pyometra is a infection in the uterus. It's a bacterial infection. You can see she's definitely got her strength and her curiosity back. It was really remarkable that she got this, because I will say this, all these lionesses had ovarectomies. And the reason why we gave them ovarectomies was so that they would not have to be on the contraceptive implant, which has all sorts of other deleterious effects. But so to curb the breeding, but also in the older animals, we knew that in the previous animals at the sanctuary, some had gotten pyometras, and so some had gotten pyometras, and we wanted to prevent that. So we decided to do the procedure, and the reason for the ovarectomy was because it was the least invasive kind of surgery at the time. And so happy days, the lionesses all got their ovarectomies, and we thought there would be no more pyometras occurring here at the sanctuary. Lo and behold, Amy got one pyometra, and another lioness also got pyometra, and that was Ishka. So, but there has been cases of others. We've seen the symptoms. So the ovarectomies definitely are not preventing the pyometras, and what we are going to have to do in the case of Jabari and probably Nej, Indy and Lola is do full space. The trick is to get her as fit and as strong as possible before doing the procedure. So we needed to treat with the right antibiotic, and fortunately we did manage to find one that worked quite quickly. And so when we started treating this beautiful cat, she started responding very, very well. Yes, you did. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, do like and share. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Go and check out memberships if you want to go that step further and help support the channel. We go to some really cool places outside of the sanctuary. We also show you some things behind the scenes within the sanctuary, so it's really cool to be a member. And if you like the top I'm wearing today, it's part of the new range, T-Mill range, sustainable clothing. You can click on the link below the video, or go and check out the links in all my social media. In Instagram, it's in the commie profile. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and till next time, from me, Kevin. Ciao.